Good evening, everyone. Hello, Eric. How are you this evening? Nice to see you waiting there nice and patiently. Thank you very much. Got a bit of a buzzing going on in my headphones for some strange reason. Might have to change them in a second. But as you can see, we are at a new track, Hillside International Speedway. Now, this track was an add-on to the Papyrus track set. They obviously had the basic tracks for the game, and they added these fictional tracks on for a bit of fun. I think about 6 months to a year later. You can't see the... there's no records there or anything. I have put the table up for you guys so you can see where everyone is in the table. So, qualifying rise. Hi, Fork. How are you, mate? Qualifying, we have iCar at the front, who had a bad crash last time round he went out. Was not happy about that down in the pits. Bit of a scrap. Leadfoot in second. Ernie Gearson in third. McQueen in fourth. Markus, who's leading the championship, in fifth. Mulvhill in sixth. Clutchen in seventh. Eighth is D'Agostino. And ninth, Carlo. 10th is Dud Throttleman. Now you will be shocked to see that there is no Bobby Swift in that top 10, because he's down in 34 with Ponchy Wipeout. Very, very bad qualifying from them two today. Not sure what has happened there. Hopefully they can get to the front of the grid. Cal Weathers in 27th. So without further ado, let's get on with this race. Let's take the table away. You don't want to see that through the race, do you? We'll take that away and we will get the race started. I see they're using the white pace car today, guys. The white pace car is being used. Do you like retro wave and chill wave 1980s music? I love all music, any music. I love it.
Drivers, start your engine!
Nice little start there from the announcer. Drivers, start your engines as they go for their courtesy lap. Hey, the guy's here as well, guys. Eric's here, Fork's here, we're all here. We're just waiting for Brian now. And Edgar and Magnus. So as I said, this is a track that Papyrus added on about 6 months to a year later. To the NR2003 pack. As the pace car goes in, we will start. There is the green. We have a green. We are away. We have 160 laps today. Yes, I love retro. I love 80s music as well. It's really cool, really chilled. 160 laps. We're on lap 1 as iCar takes the storming lead straight away. Yardley at the back with Bobby Swift. Not a good qualifying from them two, considering Yardley won last time round. This is they are rookies. Things like that do happen, as you can see. We are already on lap 3. It's a small track. I can imagine we won't be here very, very long. Well, Ralph Carlo there going into the lead. Mulvhill now and Darren Leadfoot fighting out, coming together there in the middle of that track. As you can see, Leadfoot now leading the race. Had a funny couple of races recently. Unluckily for him, he didn't win last time, but he had the potential, but funnily enough went into the pits, strangely. There is Murray Clutchburn. I forgot his name. I do apologise. Murray Clutchburn now leading this race on lap 7. Let's go to the number 1 cameras. The iCar now goes back in the lead. So far, so good. No cautions as of yet, touching wood. We don't want that to happen. Lightning McQueen nowhere to be seen. Really falling back down the field to, by the looks of things, 15th place for Lightning McQueen at the moment, as the iCar and Clutchburn come around with Ralph Carlo and Mulvhill fighting it out as well. Afternoon, evening, Brian, good morning. How are you today, my friend? So Carlo in the lead at Hillside Stadium, or Hillside Speedway. Is it? Would you call that a speedway? I think I'd call it a raceway. Hillside Raceway, that's what we'll call it. It's a very small track. As I said, Papyrus added this on to the main game a few months after the release. They added three tracks into the game. This is one of them. The other one was 8 Bowl, and there was another one called Papyrus as well. It does look like they're pack racing, doesn't it? Yes, as you can see from a distance, we can have a better view now of what is going on. And they are quite close, but not too close, especially in that middle of that field there where McQueen is. Look at that, and Darren Leadfoot. Wow, and Sparksy's there. And they're all in the middle of that pack. And Bobby Swift, oh my days. Bobby Swift is now up to first place. He started 34th place, guys. 34. And we have a crash. Lightning McQueen's out. Lightning McQueen! Whoa! Lightning McQueen goes over the arm code. We have a yellow flag, guys. We have a yellow flag. I'm good, Brian. I'm good. Sorry for the excitement. So what happened, guys? What happened? Oh, tank coat. Look. Oh, Buck Berrily again. Every single race, Buck Berrily gets taken out. Oh, lane lock as well. Oh no, and look who else is involved in that. That is Murray Clutchburn and a few other cars as well involved in that crash. Looks like Lightning McQueen will be going out after that. Thrilling spin in the air. Let's look at Clutchburn. How did he get involved? He was in the lead for a little bit. Oh, he hit. Whoa! Lightning McQueen nearly goes over into the field with the cows. No, they do not need milking, Lightning. You need to stay in the track where it is safe. Ouch, that is gonna hurt. Wow, so let's go back to Lightning McQueen. Where is he? There is Lightning. Right, this will probably give you sickness, guys. So let's watch this from his view. Yes, that was pretty sickening, wasn't it? That wasn't a very, very nice crash at all, and it looks like Lightning McQueen is out as we have a few people come into the pits by the looks of things. Lightning McQueen is out. We have Bobby Swift leading this race. This will be epic if he wins this race, because he started so far at the back as he's catching up with that white pace car. And as you can see, we already have a tremendous amount of cars already out of the race. We are at Hillside. Thought McQueen was going over the field. So did I. Hello, Rhett. How are you today? Yes, I thought he was out in the field with the cows having a milk. So we've got McQueen out, Clutchburn out, Draftsky out, Buck Berrily. That boy never seems to finish a race. Cables is out, Meeker, Rodcap, Roadages, Lane Lock, Clutchen, and Jack DePost. We have a lot of cars out of this race, a lot going into the pits as well. Unfortunately for Lightning McQueen, he is out. Absolutely awful crash. That will be a big one for him to get over, a very big one to get over. Unfortunately, that has not ended well for him. We are on, what, 23 cars left in this race? As you can see, Bobby Swift at the front, and if you look at the qualifying, Bobby Swift started in 33rd place right down the bottom, and now look, he is first. Absolutely incredible, as it looks like we will restart the race any minute, so the yellow flag will go in and the pace car goes in. We will have a green. Bobby Swift will restart this race. There is the green. Let's go, 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 lap 16. Pat Traxon, that's his name. I couldn't remember his name. Pat Traxon. Awesome. I need to put eyes on him, don't I? Definitely. You're going to play Wreckfest, Fork. Wreckfest, definitely. Have you seen the new drag track they got on Wreckfest? So Bobby Swift leading this race pretty easily. Bobby Swift is going to win for his friends Lightning and Brick Yardley. Absolutely brilliant. What a start to a race. 160 laps, and Mulvhill now pumping up behind Jackson Storm, looking to enter his space and move him out the way. Will the rookie move, or will Mulvhill just give him a little tap and spin him out? Ponchy Wipeout. Where is Ponchy Wipeout? Let's take a look. Let's go down the list. 90. He's in 15th place, Brian. He's in 15th place. The old Jeep Cherokee. Let's take a look as Bobby Swift concedes that first place. First place at the front of the grid. So where are we? We have got... let's have a look. So Ponchy Wipeout is in 9th place. Brick Yardley is out, I think. Brick Yardley is out of the race, is he? Can anyone see him on there? Brick Yardley is out. He has gone, I'm afraid. Last round winner is out, unfortunately. Let's have a look as D'Agostino goes in the pits again for the second time in a row. Absolutely amazing. There's Ponchy there. There's Triple Dent. There is Bobby, Icar, Leadfoot, Ralph Carlo now leading this race. Absolutely incredible. Jackson Storm. Who is Jackson Storm? There is a guy going around saying there's a new car coming to the Piston Cup, a next generation car, but we've not heard any names, only Jackson. But is his name Jackson Storm? Is this the new guy that's coming into the Piston Cup? So we're having a lead change again on lap 25. It looks like Ralph Carlo and Jackson, not Jackson Storm. We've got Jackson Storm on the brain now. Bobby Swift going into the lead. Very easy there. There's Ponchy Wipeout now making a move up to the front of the grid. Brian will be happy. Lil57 is here. Hello, Lil57. Where is Jackson Storm? This is the question. Has Jackson Storm arrived? Has that next generation car become part of the Piston Cup? We don't know. There's still lots of rumours in the pits as we speak. Bobby Swift now going to third. Ralph Carlo in the lead. The next generation car, the next gen, is on its way, I'm sure. Ralph Carlo, Ponchy Wipeout. So we are having a fantastic race at the front here. We seem to be having a change of leadership every single lap. Cannot wait to see the stats at the end of this. As you can see, I put the chat screen to the left above, or next to the standings, the car standings. Agostino's in the pits again, and I put a black behind it, so I thought you could see him a bit easier. If it's going to be a pain, I'll take it off next time. Just let me know. Oh, the Wreckfest track. I can't remember. It's TVT though. It's the very track pack. And it's a drag strip. It's near the end of his tracks as you go along. And Ralph Carlo's crashing. Ralph Carlo crashed. Does that mean we have another yellow? Let's take a look. Yes, we do. The yellow is out. Let's see what happened. Let's go back. It looks like we have a driver out. Was that Ralph? It was Ralph Carlo. Not another one. We're only going to end up with about 5 cars left in this. There's Ralph. Let's watch what happened. Let's go a bit closer, of course. Oh, he gets hit by the 90 car. Oh, is that it though? Is that? That's not too bad. Who was behind? Who? As the I car comes in, who was that behind him? Who crashed as well? Let's have a look. Nope, that was Kargas. That was Terru Kargas in the 31. Spins into Leadfoot. Carries on going. Carlo survives getting hit by anyone else. We've got a lot of smoke in the way. But Kargas survives. Thank God he is okay. Oh no! Oh no! Oh. I did not see that. Sparky's out as well. What happened? I did not see any of this. This must have happened afterwards with the iCar. Them cars will go out. Sparksy gets hit by iCar. Oh, look at this. Wow, we are having a dreadful race, guys. Dreadful race. We're going to have about 5 cars finish, I think. This is going to be a 5-car race. Let's have a look. The 48 of Castlenut. Ouch. Ouch, as he falls down to the bottom of the track and then gets hit again. Oh, not good. Bobby Swift still in the lead. A lot of guys have gone in the pits, obviously. Who is in and who is out? That is the question. We still have the pace car out. Thankfully, we can have a look. iCar's retired again for the second race running. Kargas is out. Sparksy's out. Castlenut is out. So we've had 4 cars go out. I'm not sure if Sparksy will be out either. Wow, we will not have many cars left. This is pretty epic. My favourite Retfest car is the War Wagon. What's your favourite? My favourite is the Speedbird. Love the Speedbird. Poor Terru Kargas likes... Lil57 says. Absolutely incredible. And I'm sure Brian said something like, the poster child of a new generation of high-tech racers. He believes he represents the future of racing and has little regard for the older race car generations. That is Jackson Storm. Down to a T. Wipeout still survived, as Brian says. Wow, guys. What is going on? This track is amazing. Why haven't we used this track before, guys? Love it. Absolutely epic. They're just crashing left, right and centre. Let's have a look. We've got 17 cars left. 18, 19 cars left in this race. And we're only on lap 34. Well, this game is NR2003, and the game that Fork's on about is called Wreckfest. He bought that off Steam. NR2003 is downloadable. You can't buy it offline anymore. You can buy CD-ROMs, but they're about £90 to £100. 160 laps of mayhem, Brian says. We will get all the NASCAR drivers in the car series like Chase Race a lot. Yes. So the yellow flag has gone. The pace car will go in on this lap, and we will try and restart and get Tiny. Sorry, hello Tiny. We will get this race off to a start, and hopefully we will have a clean race. How are you, Tiny? Are you well? Press the wrong button then. Press the green button. Way too early. Do apologise. So here we go then. The pace car is going to go in. D'Agostino catching up with the back markers. Cal Weathers is a back marker. Bobby Swift, Ponchy Wipeout going to race down as we have a green flag. Green is out. We are off. We are back in the race on lap 36. Oh, no worries. What happened? Are you okay? So this race is now down to, by the looks of it, 1. So we've got 19 cars left in this race. Absolutely crazy if you think about it when we start with 35. Hopefully these guys will all manage to stay in it. We haven't got many legends left. Cal is on the back lane. Agostino has gone in the lap, in the pits again. That is the 5th pit stop that man has made. He must be on, like, what, 10 laps behind? Yep, he's going to be on like 12 laps behind now. Absolutely crazy. I had some salmon fish soup for lunch. Ooh, but that was smelly. Did it all come up, or did you manage to keep it all down? So Bobby Swift leading on lap 39. Absolutely incredible. He started in 33rd place and now he is in 1st. What a good job he has done. He is now the favourite. I've just heard in my ear from the bookies. He is favourite to win this race. Ponchy Wipeout's not going to make it easy for him though, as we come to get... Oh no! No! Agostino takes Bobby Swift out. We witnessed that live on camera. Agostino took him out of the race there. What will happen now? We have a yellow flag because of that. We actually have a yellow flag. Oh, I hope you feel better, Tiny. Yes, I hope. Well, let's hope your tummy gets better soon. Did you see that, Tiny? That'll make your tummy go, that will. Wow, shall we watch that again? As we might as well. We have a yellow flag out again. Let's watch what happened. Why did Agostino do that? It seemed to be, they seem to be confused with each other there. As we go around, Bobby Swift was leading this race perfectly. Coming to a back marker. And then this happens. Look, Agostino goes into him. And again goes into him. Look at this. I am shocked. Absolutely. That is a Logano and Kenseth. Oh, the guy's already said it. That is a Logano and Kenseth crash, wasn't it? Oh my god. Let's go back. Did he hit that wall? Because I'm sure he'll survive. Oh, we want to go the right way, don't we? Look at this. Bang. He survives. Then he comes back again for another go. There's definitely issues there, isn't there, between them two? Wow, Agostino, the old guard. Bobby Swift, the rookie. Ouch. Poor old Bobby Swift. Now down in 14th place. He has come from 33rd, though, so I'm sure he can come back. It's you know, Ponchy Wipeout will probably now be in the lead. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3 is in the lead. As a few go in the pits. Bobby Swift going in the pits now. I think that is a very, very good idea. And we have Revler leading, but he has also gone into the pits, as many of them have. We're on lap 44 on a yellow. We have 19 cars left. This is an epic race, I've got to say. One of the best. He was heading back to the pits and cut down. Yeah, did you see Agostino was going in the pits again? What, just give up? If the car's not working, just give up. My fave map is Hellride. What's your fave map? My fave on Wreckfest is... Oh, Chalk Canyon. Love Chalk Canyon. I think that's a brilliant track. So thankfully Bobby Swift is not out. He didn't get too damaged, but he looks like he's going back in the pits again. Yes. He is going back in the pits, ladies and gentlemen. Not good. Does that mean something is wrong with his car? Because he's gone back in again for a second time. Please tell me he's... Nope. What was that about then? Very, very odd there from Bobby Swift. Perhaps he forgot his lunch, maybe. Or maybe he forgot his phone. Roadtesta is now in the lead with Ponchy Wipeout in second. And we have Miller in third. We have Dud Throttleman in fourth. Leadfoot in fifth place or sixth. And Carlo in seventh. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible, this race. Absolutely shocking what D'Agostino just done to Bobby Swift. And yeah, you're right, 11 laps down. Why? What was that about? What, just stay out of it? And now I'm worried that Bobby Swift's going to keep going in now. Has the lights gone out on that pace car? Yes, they have. Yellow flag goes in. Green will come back out. Let's have a look at the eye in the sky. We've not been with the eye in the sky today. As you can see, Roadtesta, Ponchy Wipeout at the front, and the three cars beside them are lapped cars. God knows where D'Agostino is, and God knows where Bobby Swift is. You could be right, the guy, they could have been pulling out a fender, could have been issues. Maybe they put more tape on, took more tape off. Who knows, as we look like we're going to restart this race on lap 47. As the boys come round now, the pace car will go in and we will have a restart. Where is that green flag? It's there. The green flag is out. We have a restart. Lap 47, guys. Wow. This is shocking. We have not got many cars left. Where is that Bobby Swift? So thankfully Bobby Swift is on the lead lap in 15th place. That is doable as long as his car is okay. D'Agostino is 12 laps behind now. What is the point? We've still got 19 cars left. Thankfully, we don't need any more to disappear. That would not be a good thing, as we got rookies at the front. It's set for Ponchy Wipeout. Ponchy Wipeout looking to show these guys how to race. Wipeout. Bobby Swift is being, Ponchy Wipeout is being supported by Brian in the chat screen. I hope you are right. Ponchy would love a win here at Hillside. So Ralph Carlo goes into the lead. He'll be happy to be still fighting at the front. Ponchy Wipeout has now dropped back, but we've got Marcus in there, the championship leader. There is the table if you missed it earlier. There's the table for you to summarise where we are at the moment with 5 rounds. It will change after this. Ryan says it's looking good for Ponchy, but is it? Is it really? Because look at this, we've got a Marcus Ralph Carlo race at the front. Is Bobby Swift going to make his way back? Darren Leadfoot now. There is Bobby Swift in 4th position already. Bobby Swift is in 4th position, guys. He has already made his way back to the front of the grid. There goes the table. You don't want to watch that anymore. You know what would be so cool if you did like a radioactive thing, especially of moments like those and stuff. Yes, I have thought of that. It would be quite cool, wouldn't it? As Marcus leads this race on lap 53. Let's go on board, Marcus, and see what's going on. We'll go on board Bobby Swift instead, as Marcus got left behind. D'Agostino's coming out the pits again. It looks like we have another yellow flag. I missed that. It was going on behind me as I was changing camera. Let's take a look. I sound like I'm speaking Australian. I don't know why. No offence to any Australians watching, because I'm not Australian. What happened here? Oh, whoa. Something says to me that this track is very, very slippery. Look at this. Mulvhill as well. Again, Mulvhill out. Oucha. Not good. Let's take a look, see what happens. Oh, Dud Throttleman. Brakeston, Mulvhill. Oh, Dud Throttleman nearly went on his roof there. That's going to hurt. That is going to hurt a little bit. Let's watch it from this angle. Oh, ow. Oh, ow. Oh. Not good. In the pit stops we are then. Let's go back to this view, and as you can see, 117 is in the lead. Ralph Carlo will catch up with the pace cars, so let's catch up. Oil on the track, maybe. You are right, maybe there was oil on the track. Agostino is now 17 laps behind. I wish someone would just take him out. He's been in the pits more than I've had hot dinners. Christ, absolutely amazing. I think you're right, I think there is oil on the track. Gearings is 2 laps behind with Highbanks, and Cal Weathers is 1 lap behind. Short track tempers, need to make sure no fighting after the race. Yeah, well, that happened last time with the I car. He had a bit of a fight with another team, someone from another team. I'm not sure what actually went on, but yeah, he was not impressed being wiped out near the end of the race. So we're on lap 57, 103 to go, and we've only got 19 cars left. This is either going to be a slow one or a fast one. It's a very fast track and slippery, as Brian said. Maybe there is oil on the track. Agostino, I'm not joking you, is going back in the pits again. Surely not. Let's take a look. Where did he go? Yep. Just retire, mate. Just retire. No need to keep going in and out. There's obviously something wrong with your car or something going on that we don't know about, because you keep going in, going out, going in. How long are you staying in for? Let's watch. And he goes straight back out again. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Nearly getting Darren Leadfoot there. That was pretty close. Darren Leadfoot's in the lead now by the looks of things. That can't be right. Ralph Carlo's gone past him. No worries, Fork. You're off outside again, mate. What do you do outside when you go out there? Do you just walk around, or I don't know? What do you do? I thought you were playing Retfest. Agostino needs to be wiped out. Look, he's going back in again. Do you think there's something? I don't know. I found that a bit odd that he keeps going in and out. It's like, I don't know, there's something not right there, isn't there, guys? You wouldn't keep doing that. That is pretty weird. Anyway, let's ignore what he's doing and let's go to the man at the front, which is Ralph Carlo, doing very well today. Bobby Swift caught up and is behind him. Let's hope that Bobby Swift stays where he is this time, doesn't get involved in any issues. Especially with Agostino in and out. Let's hope Agostino gives up the ghost and retires from the race as the pace car comes round, sliding around there, using the white pace car today. Decided to go for white. Nice and peaceful. Pace car is in. Green flag will come out. The green flag will come out, and there it is. We have a green. We are back on lap 60. So Ralph Carlo now leading this race with Bobby Swift behind him. Obviously going to want to catch up. As we can see Marcus down there, Ponchy Wipeout in the mix of them back markers. All going to want to catch up with Ralph Carlo in the 117 car. Bobby Swift looks like he's doing a good job. Agostino back in the pits for his 2-second drink that he seems to be having. Perhaps he's drinking energy drink to keep him going. Who knows? What a story that will be in the papers tomorrow. Bobby Swift takes it very close to Ralph Carlo. What is going on here? Could there be a potential accident going to happen here? Bobby Swift goes low. Ralph Carlo goes high. Marcus now involved, looking to take these guys out and move forward into that first place Marcus leading this championship only by 25 points, so this would be good for him. There's definitely something wrong with that D'Agostino car and the AI especially, as Marcus now in the lead. Got to say, it worries me when Ponchy Wipeout, Bobby Swift and Marcus get that close, because you know these are the top guys on the track at the moment, and one little wrong touch and they will be gone, because this track seems to be pretty slippery. Oh, and nearly Ponchy nearly got taken out. Ralph Carlo now has a big gap in front of him and behind him, sorry, which makes it what, 0.72, which is not huge, but it is enough with this clean air in front of him to make a move and get away from this pack that are hunting him down like a fox. Let's go on board with Bobby Swift. So Bobby Swift then, the whole time we were in that car, went from second to first to fourth. So it just shows that we are seeing a very, very, very brilliant race here. Each lap we seem to get a new leader, and D'Agostino seems to go in the pits every single lap. So yeah, wonder what is going on there. Bobby Swift is so fast, no wonder D'Agostino dumped him. See, the boys at the front of this grid are getting rather close to each other, and I know that's what racing is, but that does worry me a little bit, as we still got a green. No, we have a yellow. We have a yellow. Something has happened somewhere. Well, I don't know what's happened. We seem to have lost sight of what actually went on. Was it here? Any issues here? No, the yellow flag goes now. So the yellow flag has gone now. So something's happened here. Somewhere. Let's go back. There's the pace car coming out. Let's look at these cars here and watch, see if anything goes on. No, because something's already happened. I'm inclined to think that it's happened here with D'Agostino. Ah, there you go. There it is. D'Agostino crashes out. Yeah, nice. Nice, D'Agostino. Nice. Awesome. Well done. Are you finally out of the race now? Let's hope so, because you were doing my head in. 19. Where's Bobby Swift? There is Bobby. In first place. That is D'Agostino finally out. Yay! Do you know, guys, I think he was drunk. Honestly, I think he'd been on the old juice. He'd been on the old happy juice. No one goes in the pits that much. Jeez Louise. That was definitely not a Woucher moment for him. So we got 18 cars left now, and we are on another yellow. Lap 77. 160 laps at Hillside here. A new track added to the Piston Cup schedule. Just to let you know, the next round is at Daytona. So that will be a fast race. Looking forward to that one, definitely. Bobby Swift leading the race. Ponchy Wipeout second, Marcus in third, and you have Carlo fourth and Miller in fifth place. There's a lot of cars that could still win this race. Quite a few cars actually. There's only a few seconds in it, but yes, I do believe, as the guy says, Bobby Swift will be glad that D'Agostino has gone. He's probably carried on back to the pub. It's probably where he's gone to drown his sorrows and maybe have a few more vodkas. So now Agostino's out the way, we can start. Well, I can start not to, stop worrying. I was really worried that he was going to do something to these cars and take them all out. See, this is what happens, boys and girls. Don't drink and drive, because you'll end up like Agostino. So the lights are out on the pace car, and it looks like we will restart on lap 80. Which means we are halfway, ladies and gents, halfway. 80 laps will be left once we restart. These 80 laps have gone pretty quick anyway. 160 laps at Hillside. It is a short track. It's not very big and it is very fast. We do know that one of the cars left oil on the track. That's why we did have a lot of cars skidding or slipping. As we come round, the yellow flags all go in and turn off. We will now look for a green and restart this race. And let's hope Bobby Swift, Ponchy Wipeout and Marcus and Ralph Carlo all give us a good race. There's potential for a rookie to win another Piston Cup round here at Hillside. And we have a green as they put the pedal to the metal, and we are off. Bobby Swift making a quick move to the front. Ponchy Wipeout quite a way away. Maybe stuttered there on the green flag drop. Do you know, I think that's true. I think that he got invited to go to the pub with Bobby. Bobby was like, no mate, I've got a race to win. And Agostino was like, do you know what? You are a rookie. I'm a legend. I'm going to the pub. I'm going to have a drink and then I'll meet you at the race. And look what happened, Agostino. You're now out because you were drunk and disorderly. So, Todd Marcus now leading this race. Ponchy Wipeout is in second. Bobby Swift in third. Ralph Carlo in fourth. We are keeping an eye on the main four guys at the front as they're getting rather close. Ponchy and Marcus. That's the old school in them. Mulvhill there. Another one of the old guard still in this race. But we still have the potential for a rookie to win another round here. But Ponchy Wipeout now looking like to take the lead on the 85th lap. Bobby Swift seems to be dropping back a little bit. Maybe he's saving his tyres or fuel. I'm not sure, but there's something wrong there. He is back in fire as we start to hit another back marker. This could be lethal for the boys at the front. Back markers. Oh, look at this. Ralph Carlo all over the back of the 54. Ponchy Wipeout, keeping him there to slow him up as Bobby Swift goes on the outside. Very, very good move from Bobby. Ralph Carlo finally gets round that back marker. So it's the No Stall team in front. Todd Marcus leading this race on lap 88. Leading the championship as well. There is the table on your lower left there if you've just joined us. Championship table after 5 rounds. This is the 6th round of the Piston Cup. We are at Hillside. The table will be updated on the website later this evening. Todd Marcus seems to be putting his foot down now as Eric says, yeah, Todd Marcus. And he also says, yeah, go Ralph, and yeah, Bobby. So who are you supporting, Eric? I feel that you're supporting whoever wins. Ponchy Wipeout now making a comeback into second. Bobby Swift now back in third after that slowdown a few laps ago. Now looking to go into second place by the looks of things. Backing off earlier has now proved a useful thing, because now he's pushing to go back to first as he chases down Todd Marcus on lap 92. But it will be Todd Marcus who takes first on lap 93. Wow, that was close from Bobby Swift there. He nearly stacked it into Marcus. If I had the time, I would have replayed that instantly. That was epic. He nearly went into him then. But now it looks like Bobby Swift has now overtaken Marcus and left him behind that back marker. He's now got Ralph Carlo on his tail. I think Ralph Carlo can smell his aftershave from where he is. So Ralph Carlo now taking the lead. There must be at least, how many lead changes do you think they're going to be at the end of this race? Absolutely. I don't think there'll be many cars, the same sort of cars are leading, but the changes, it's every lap. Seems to be every other lap maybe. We seem to get a new leader, but it's these 5 guys here that are really, really pushing it. Absolutely incredible racing. They're all sticking together. Oh, and Marcus comes close with Ponchy Wipeout there. That could have ended badly for all them cars in that group. If Marcus had taken Ponchy out there, it would have taken everyone out from behind. And Ralph Carlo would have had the race to himself, I think. So the eye in the sky shows us that Ralph Carlo's got a substantial lead, with Marcus falling back to 4th, Ponchy in 3rd, and Bobby in 2nd place. Bobby will want to win this race and prove that he's not just a one-hit wonder rookie. As we see Marcus, who's leading the championship, out in front. Only by 0.26 seconds, not much, as that's been now cut to 0.22. I'm guessing we'll have more pits coming up as we have 60 laps to go. great driving there from Ralph Carlo. Yeah, Ralph Carlo, Eric says. Bobby Swift is causing him a headache though, as they both fighting out for first place. And we have the 64 now getting his head in the game. The 64 car of Miller, and then you have the 67 car of Roadtesta, and then obviously Bobby Swift. We have a new top 4 if you think about it, but Ralph Carlo, Bobby Swift still at the front. They are not giving up this easily. 106 laps we have completed so far at Hillside. We have many more to go. Ralph Carlo leads. Whoa, what happened? Did you see that, guys? Yellow flag. All I heard was the brakes. That's all I heard. We didn't see anything else because the camera was still panning or in one place. Let's watch. Ralph Carlo comes round. Oh! Oh! Ouch! What happened? Why was four-wheel there? I don't... Oh, okay. Fair enough. So he's spun out with these guys. So they start the yellow flag. Cal Weathers and Highbanks. He's falling down the track. Oh, and then Ralph Carlo comes in. Oh, Roadtesta as well. And Miller. Wow, that's incredible. That's incredibly gutting for Ralph Carlo. He is not going to be impressed with that. Let's go back to Ralph Carlo and see it from his point of view. Well, guys, Ralph Carlo's out, I'm afraid. Ralph Carlo is on his way to the field hospital. Did not see that coming at all. Ernie Gearson is out as well. We are now down to 16 cars, I believe. Quick maths there. Bobby Swift still leading. Is anyone else going to pull out of this race, as we have a yellow flag? Bobby Swift leading on lap 110. Let's change camera, a bit quieter for you guys. Wow, how about that then? Did you see that? I did not see that. Highbanks is out as well. I'm not surprised the way he got smashed twice. Look at that one. We have 15 cars left in the race. 15 cars. This track has been incredibly exciting, I've got to say. Very exciting. We shall be definitely using this one again. Absolutely brilliant. No I messing either. Not played with anything on this track. Just left it as it was. His spotter should have warned him, the guy says. I know, exactly. Oliver Voisey says, accept helmets to be thrown. Expect helmets to be thrown, he says. Yeah, definitely. I think there's going to be a few punch-ups in the pits later, guys. Definitely. You know, Agostino's not going to be involved, because as we know, he's back down the pub, but just ignore him. But, wow. Exciting stuff. Luckily, we have Bobby Swift, Wipeout and Leadfoot at the front, but we have lost Ralph Carlo. He is on his way to the field hospital. I've just heard in my ear that so is Highbanks. These cars are left in this race are going to thank themselves lucky, I suppose, or think themselves lucky. I don't know what word to say, because this is 15 cars left. We've got what, 49 laps to go, 48 laps to go. This is just madness, absolutely madness. Poor old Ralph Carlo, not looking, he was not expecting that at all. His spotter should have said something. The yellow flag's gone in. We will be restarting on a green on lap 113. Unlucky for some. Hopefully not unlucky for the rest of these guys. I think we've definitely got a classic on our hands. I think the guy is right, guys. I think he is right. We have a classic here. The classic Piston Cup. They'll talk about this for years. So here we go then. Restart again on lap 113. There's the green flag. It is out. Bobby Swift puts his foot down for what, the 5th, 6th time. And we have racing action once again. Brian says he can't believe it. Crazy race going. This is absolutely, this is epic. This will be remembered for a long, long time as Darren Leadfoot now pokes his nose in the top 2. As Ponchy Wipeout now takes the lead. There is Todd Marcus behind, championship leader. Also looking like about to poke his nose in also. Ponchy Wipeout leading. The odds are not good on this race to any of these cars finishing the way things are going. Imagine if it ends like the Charlotte Roval in real life, where the leaders wreck at the end. Well, you know, it's never happened in the Piston Cup, but this has potential. And Brian says, I was out eating my dinner and I hear all hell breaking out, or heck breaking out. Wow. What are you eating, Brian? Anything good? Steak, chips, or steak and fries, sorry. Steak salad. What was you eating? Steak's my favourite food, by the way. As you can tell, I've said it like 4 times. Bobby Swift's looking to find some space to make a move. But he just can't find it. But he has. He's pushed the no-stall car of Marcus up high. And he's going to use that low section of the track as his Ponchy Wipeout, by the looks of things. Bobby Swift now leading going into lap 120. I want to know what Brian's eating, because now he's making me hungry. So these guys all at the front are running for the winners enclosure. I'm going to call it the winners enclosure, because these guys are well out in front. There's Cal just going through the cars quickly, just seeing what's going on. Nothing exciting, but it is all going on at the front here. As you can see, we have a 5-car chase for the leadership. And Brian is eating roast beef, potato and carrot. Oh my god, I'm so jealous. I think we're having a roast dinner tomorrow. Can't wait. Hopefully it'll be lamb. Lamb is my favourite. I remember watching the ending of the Roval. It took me a few seconds to figure out what just happened. Do you know what? I've only ever seen it once. On a replay, obviously. So I may watch that afterwards, actually, tonight, just for a bit of a giggle. I've only watched it once, and it was quite amazing. It could happen here, couldn't it? It has potential to happen. So Marcus out in the lead with Bobby Swift chasing him down. Ponchy Wipeout in 3rd. Darren Leadfoot in 4th place. Podium spots are all up for grabs as we come up to that is the car of Brian Miller. Is it Brian Miller? As Darren Leadfoot and Ponchy Wipeout and Bobby Swift all get around him nice and easy. No trouble for the legends and for the rookie there. The rookie looking to win this race. 125 laps 126 now. This race is coming to the conclusion very shortly, I can imagine, as we count down the laps and keep watching these guys change leadership every so often. It's quite amusing sometimes just to see that every lap there seems to be a different leader going around. No one seems to be backing off, no one seems to be pushing. They all seem to be using each other's slipstreams on every other lap just to get in front. They all want them bonus points. Let's go on board with Ponchy Wipeout. So some lovely racing there from Ponchy as we are now headed in the right direction. 133 laps. Bobby Swift in the lead, Ponchy Wipeout in second, Marcus in third, Leadfoot in fourth place. Very, very, very nice racing from the guys. That number 28 car of Phil Tankson there is now making his move up the front. Another rookie, new to the Piston Cup this season. Not showed his hand so far, but looks like he is now making his name known. He will be mugged off earlier for some autographs, I bet, from young fans. But that car of Tankson will be over everyone's walls, I bet, as was Bobby Swift's and Todd Marcus. They all gaining new fans every single race. Wow, Todd Marcus is literally on the back of the 64 as Leadfoot goes low. Great move from Leadfoot there. He saw that coming and thought, I am not getting stuck behind you. I am off ski. So tomorrow night, guys, we've got the return of the Formula 1 World Championship, 9 PM UK time, where Hamilton is looking to win his third successive race. We are at Singapore tomorrow for 9 PM Singapore Formula 1 World Championship Round 3. Eric says, I hope Bobby wins. Well, we're all hoping that. He is the rookie. It would be nice. But he is currently surrounded by the old guard. And he's going to have to use his wits to get past, especially Ponchy, and hope that Leadfoot and Marcus back off, which looks like they are. We've only got 19 laps to go. Are we going to have another round of pits, do you think? Hi, the guy, no, there is no oval track on the Formula 1 schedule, as I have used all the real tracks from the real schedule. I have replaced a few that I can't get hold of, but they are in the same country. Like, for instance, I can't get hold of the Barcelona track, a decent one, so I've used a Portugal track instead. In Australia, we couldn't get hold of a decent Melbourne, so I used Adelaide for the first race of the season. So there's a few I've had to change, but the schedule is basically similar. I've added Watkins Glen because we couldn't get... there was another track we couldn't get. I think it was Sao Paulo. I think it was that one, but we couldn't get it, so I added Watkins Glen. So there is a few, but if you go to the website or go to the last video, you'll see the schedule, or pop along tomorrow and take a look. It's pretty awesome. Lewis Hamilton leading the championship by miles already, as usual, as in real life. Darren Leadfoot now leading this race as we come up to a lot of back markers now, which could be potentially bad for Leadfoot and the crew here as they all make their way past. That was close. That was close. Leadfoot nearly got taken out then. He'll be very happy that that went the right way rather than the wrong way. That could have gone Pete Tong for him. Sorry, I do say British sayings. Pete Tong is, it's all wrong. It's all gone Pete Tong. It's all gone wrong. That's what Pete Tong means. Sorry. So Marcus now leading this race as we come up to start. 11 laps left of this race. Bobby Swift and Marcus now pushing with Ponchy Wipeout, and Darren Leadfoot seem to be being left behind. Look at Bobby. Where is he getting this extra boost from? Wow. This is why D'Agostino needs to look at these rookies and say, look, this is why he didn't go to the pub. This guy is on fire. Marcus now coming back with a bit of energy. These guys are incredibly trained professionals and they know exactly what they're doing. Even the rookies. Absolutely incredible race from Bobby Swift. Whatever happens, you've got to remember he is still a rookie. Marcus now coming to the... Oh, and we have a crash. We have a crash. Not too bad for the leaders though. Not too bad. We have a yellow, but that wasn't too bad for Marcus. But was anyone else behind him involved? Let's take a look. That was Miller who sort of caused that. Oh, ouch, ouch. Did he take anyone else out as Ponchy Wipeout's gone into the pits? Luckily, he hasn't taken anyone else out. And he looks like he's a bit stuck there by the looks of things. Unlucky for him. Back to live mode and we will go back to Bobby. That was a brief crash. So we are on 152 and I think we'll probably restart on 154, 55 maybe. This is going to be a brilliant race to the finish, guys. Do not miss out on this. Bobby Swift just getting some fuel there by the looks of things. 15 cars left on this track. Bobby Swift, Leadfoot, Marcus and Revler all on the lead lap. Everyone else is a lap behind. But a few did go in the pits when that accident happened. So let's see if they get back on that lead lap when they catch up with the pace car and they go back over the start-finish line. We are on a yellow. If you've just joined us, looks like we'll probably restart on lap 155, which will give us 5 laps to sprint to the finish line for these leaders, who will be not so happy because that will now bunch them all up and it will give the potential for 3 or 4 cars to potentially now win this race. as Marcus got smashed into the side of the wall by Miller accidentally. It happens, it wasn't on purpose, you can see that. It was a bad move, but that's what happens in NASCAR. Marcus luckily survived and is still in third place. Wipeout has not got back on the lead lap yet, but I think the guy is right. The 64 car of Miller did get a bit tight, went the wrong way. Again, the spotter was not doing his job correctly. So Bobby Swift leading this race as the lights are still on the pace car. We've been running for 1 hour and 14 minutes and it looks like we may start on 1:56 maybe. Let's take a look and go to the bigger camera so we can see what's going on. Let's see if that... No, the pace car still has his lights on and it looks like we'll restart on that 1:56. And Eric says Bobby Swift's going to win his second race of the season in the Piston Cup. It would be good, but I just think it's going to be Marcus that takes this. I really do think it's going to be Marcus. Ponchy Wipeout now a lap behind, which has really messed him up. Going in the pits early was not a good move. We have 4 cars on the lead lap as we will restart this race. It'll be a quick one. They will literally fly to that start-finish line. Let's see if the lights go out. Yes, so we are going to restart on lap 1:56 of this race, and it will be a sprint to the finish. Can Bobby Swift win his second race of the season? Can Leadfoot win his second race of the season? Or what about Marcus? He's already won 2 races. Can he win a third and keep on top of that championship? No one thought he would be doing this well at this stage of the season, but he is, and he is in the mix at the top there. Bobby Swift, the rookie, no one expected this from him. He will definitely be up for Rookie of the Year as we come around to the start finish line. That green flag will go out and it will be a sprint, and I was wrong, ladies and gentlemen. We will be restarting on 1:57, not 1:56. I do apologise, and the green will come out. There it is. We have a green. We have a green. We are sprinting to the finish line. Watch closely, look guys, watch closely. So Ponchy Wipeout now trying to get back on the lead lap, but it's not going to help. It's not going to make any difference. He needs to get around and then around again to catch up with these boys, but Leadfoot's not going to let him by the looks of things as we come round. Bobby Swift now losing that first place position to Darren Leadfoot, who is will now be in first as we go over the start finish line. It is between Leadfoot, Bobby Swift and Marcus, all fighting it out at the front. 28 and the number 90 car now. Bobby Swift is back on the lead lap. He now is 19 seconds behind. 19 seconds behind the leader, Darren Leadfoot, and there is the white flag, and we have Bobby Swift in the lead. Will he win his second Piston Cup of the season as he goes down to complete his final turn of the race? He goes towards the checkered flag. Bobby Swift wins the Hillside Piston Cup Round 6 race in style. Excuse my high voice as Ponchy Wipeout doesn't make it back round. We have Leadfoot in second, Marcus in third. Race complete. Bobby Swift wins, guys. Bobby Swift wins the race. He will be happy. Second race of the season. Look at that. Absolutely immense racing from the rookie. Eric says, come on, Bobby. Another great race. Thank you, Brian says. Thank you, Brian. for watching and putting up with my high voice then. I was getting rather excited. 15 cars finished this race. As you can see, Swift, Leadfoot and Marcus are on the podium. Revler and Wipeout finished on the lead lap. There's Ponchy just coming in. Let's take a look at the official standings. So then guys, wow, that was incredible. Let's have a look at the league table then. Bobby Swift is now in second and only 10 points behind Marcus. See you at Daytona, Eric. Thank you for watching, young man. Thank you, Brian, for watching. And thank you, Guy and Lil57 and anyone else I've forgotten. Thank you for watching, all of you. You've been incredibly amazing and very supportive. What a race that was, 160 laps. See you tomorrow, guys. See you tomorrow, Brian. See you tomorrow, Lil57. See you tomorrow, Eric. See you tomorrow, the guy. And if Fork's still around, see you tomorrow as well. Bobby Swift in second in the league. What a season for the rookie. Leadfoot in third. Wipeout in fourth. And Carlo in fifth place. Let's have a look how many lead changes there were on that race as we go to Hillside. There is the track there. Let's have a look. So we had 67 lead changes, guys, 11 drivers, and we had 7 cautions, 34 laps out of 160. Bobby Swift led for 59 laps. He gets the bonus points. Ralph Carlo led for 33 laps before not finishing the race in an accident. Marcus led for 22. Leadfoot led for 15. And Ponchy Wipeout led for 14. See you later, Eric. Take care, mate. Roadtesta led for 6. Mulvhill led for 4. iCar for 4. And then we had Revler, Gearson and Clutchen leading for 1. Absolutely amazing. Bobby Swift, guys, started in 33rd and finished in 1st. This guy you need to watch out for. He is going to be a future champion. Will it be this season? Will he win the Piston Cup in his debut season? So Monday night we are at Daytona, Natick, Massachusetts. That's your state. So they're racing up the road from you, Brian, and you didn't even know. Monday we are at Daytona for the Brian Ring edition of the Daytona International Speedway. It's going to be an epic one. I think it's about 80 laps. Should be interesting. It'll be round 7. Can Bobby Swift continue this amazing run? Tomorrow night it's Formula 1, 9 PM UK time, round 3, and we are at Singapore. So guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for popping by. Thanks for staying for over an hour with me, over an hour and a half nearly. I'm very honoured to have you all here, and you're so supportive. Thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Them 3 famous words: like, share, subscribe. And we'll see you tomorrow or Monday. Take care guys. Have a lovely weekend.